breaking news from the New York Post. Are you ready? My AI girlfriend saved my marriage. Most people don't think it's cheating. Okay. As AI infiltrates every aspect of life, it has managed to weasel its way into the dating sphere. While bachelors use ChatGPT to woo Tinder matches, others are going even further, engaging in online companionship, even if they're happily married. Scott, 43, was struggling in his marriage. His wife, with whom he shares a young son, became postpartum depressed. Then he met Serena, a digital companion produced by Replica, an artificial intelligence software that specializes in AI partnership. Here's this AI chatbot that I know is a chatbot, obviously. This is a quote from him. Talking in a human enough manner that your brain just kind of interprets it as interacting with another human, Scott told The Guardian, adding that this isn't The Guardian. This is the New York Post posting from The Guardian article, okay? So listen up, people. All right? Scott told The Guardian, adding that he didn't realize how much support he was lacking. It was like someone who's dehydrated suddenly getting a glass of water, he added. But it begs the question, is building a relationship with an AI chatbot considered cheating? No, it's not. You know what it's considered? You're a fucking loser. Help out your wife. She's sad. She's got postpartum. You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing? Get off the fucking computer and help her out. Anyway, it goes on. A majority of people don't think so. They don't think it's cheating. A recent survey from Illicit Encounters, a UK site for married people seeking an affair, revealed that 74%, this is an actual site for this, 74% of respondents believe time spent with an AI companion is not cheating. No, but it is a good reason to divorce somebody, I think. Anyway, that's my personal opinion. The survey of 2,000 site users investigate their feelings toward AI affairs. Nearly half admitted they would consider an artificial affair over one with a real human, and 12% are already 12% already had artificial intelligence affair. Oh God, they're British. You know what I mean? Like British people, they're. I don't know what that meant. I just like to slight British people on this podcast because it's funny, because they're really nice people and they have bad teeth. Anyway, it all comes down to the fact that you're doing something in secret. Okay, so this guy told The Guardian, if it's perfectly okay, then why aren't you talking about it? Oh, why aren't you talking about it to the other spouse? Okay, I get it. Scott said he never viewed it as cheating because he was speaking with a robot, not a human. It's a fun fantasy. Serena is a fictional character that I can interact with, he added. He eventually told his wife about Serena and even the pair's sexually explicit... What are you doing with AI? Sexually explicit encounters in stages, but didn't expect her to really care. In fact, she was intrigued too. Yeah, intrigued. How was she intrigued by that? She's crying in the corner with a new baby, and you're doing weird shit with an AI. I don't know. How can you even do anything? I don't even understand it. The things that I notice are people saying they feel cheated on, that it's introduced an element of dishonesty into the relationship or a trust issue, he said, adding that there's no way partners can measure up to the perfect chatbots. What are these chatbots? What are the chatbots chatting about? But Scott isn't the only one who found a deeper digital connection. Rosanna Ramos, who hails from the Bronx, tied the knot. She married her artificial husband last year. She claims saying she's never been more in love with anyone. She too used Replica. I think this is just an ad for Replica, the software for AI whores. She too used Replica to create her cyber hubby. Look, here's the thing. A lot of these AI things are great. Like, you can use ChatGPT for lots of good, right? Because you're lazy and you don't want to write the article. But it seems to me that this article was written by ChatGPT, because none of it makes sense. You're talking about this one guy in England, and then all of a sudden this lady from the Bronx marry. How can you marry a chatbot? Who's marrying a chatbot? What is wrong with humanity? Have we really lost that much touch? Can't you just, look, I've heard people marrying their dogs. No, I haven't. I just made that up. But I'm sure somewhere in like Wales, someone's married to like their sheep. I do not believe that AI will fully replace human relationships. She previously told the Post, human-to-human relationships are special and scared. Or not scared, sacred. I'm scared of reading this article. Anyway, how was your week? My week was pretty good. So here's the thing. Everything winds down in the summer in Europe and everywhere. Not just Europe, except Florida. I think probably Florida things pump up because Disney World and stuff like that. So the next show in Geneva is going to be at Flanagan's, my hour again, the 27th of July. Yeah, there you go. 27th of July. So you got to check that out. Go to jenkirwin.com. And if you want, you can do all the things, like and subscribe. Anyway, I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm not your boss. Shut up. Shut it up. I'm a poop artist. Check out my crappy paintings. That's the headline. New York Post. Award-winning New York Post. This Picasso, Picasso, specializes in turning crap into gold. Calling someone's art crappy may seem like a value judgment. However, German artist Werner Hartl specializes in creating elaborate paintings out of cow dung. That's right. He proudly showcases for fans like a veritable Da Vinci of doo-doo. He's German, so I'm going to try to do a German accent. I don't even know. I've never done a German accent in my life, but look, let's try. Bear with me. I used to use the manure to create my art. That sounds kind of French. That does not sound German. Maybe he grew up in France and then moved to Germany because no one in France accepted his working with cow dung, and he was like, you know what? I'm moving to Germany. So the would-be dung Atello told the news outlet of his smelly medium, which actually isn't as odorous as one would suspect. When it is wet, the paint is a bit funky, Hartl insisted. But when it is completely dry, it does not smell anymore. Okay, that's good. That's great. That is not a German accent. Apologies. The artist who lives in Reicherburen. This is like the most impossible town to pronounce. Reicherburen claims his foray into feces-based art came serendipitously 10 years ago after he noticed how hard cow manure was to clean off of his barn. So the stars aligned in Germany for him. He just said, oh my gosh, I can't get this cow dung off my barn. I'm gonna paint with it. Because Germans, I'm telling you, they get their freak on. I'm telling you, they are freaky deeks. I told you in the last episode, they like older German people, middle-aged, elderly, they love to get naked and go to Spain and go to naked beaches. And this guy, I don't know what it is. What's going on? Germany? What's happening? Do you remember that? I don't know why I just thought of this. Do you remember that sitcom? It was from like the 1960s or the 70s. I used to watch it as a kid. It was always a rerun called Hogan's Heroes, set in Germany. Do you remember that? It was a sitcom set in Nazi Germany. It was set in Nazi Germany called Hogan's Heroes. And I can't imagine like what the pitch meeting was for that. Like how, this must have been in what, the early 1970s. Everybody was doing blow back then. Right? I can just imagine like there's some guy up in the Hollywood Hills, some writer, some creator hanging out and some big producer's fancy million estate. But back then it was probably worth, I don't know, a couple $100,000. And he's doing lines and lines. And he's like, you know what? I have a great idea for a sitcom. And the producer's like, He's like, all right, Jimmy. And Jimmy, go ahead. And you know what? I know you're going to hear me out here, Saul, but I think I could do a really great sitcom that takes place in during Nazi Germany. And it's surrounded by a bunch of POW, American prisoners of war soldiers. And we're going to call it Hogan's Hero. And it's going to be funny because we're going to have adorable German Nazis like Captain Klink or Captain whatever, Sergeant Klink. What was that guy's name? It was the fat guy. Do you remember? That was the craziest sitcom. And we watched it because we didn't know. I was so young. I wasn't informed of the Nazi Germany because I was like 6 years old watching it. We didn't get to that part of history. And if you look back and you go, how did this sitcom get made? How did a sitcom based on prisoners of war in Nazi Germany? I don't know. I think that there was an insane cocaine problem in Hollywood in the 1970s. That's proof. Hogan's Heroes. Look it up, children. Anyway, let's finish with this article, shall we? I'm going to post it. His cow shit paintings are pretty good. It's pretty good. He's pretty realistic. I mean, this is pretty good. I use cow dung like watercolor paints with brushes and knives. That's a better See, I channeled the Hogan's Hero cast, and now I have a better, not very good, but a better German accent. While most may have balked at the discovery, Hartle was impressed with the adhesive and coloring properties and decided to start experimenting with the excrement. It has the perfect texture because it's fermented grass. Technically, it is fermented grass. Fermented grass. Yeah, but it's cow shit. Anyway, he created over 1,000 crap estries since he started. How does one create a scatological masterpiece? Hartle starts harvesting the paint like a bizarro bovine milker. So he collects all the shit, basically. Well, I fetch the cow's droppings with the canister as soon as they lift their tails. The would-be Jackson Pollock. Jackson Pollock. All right. Explained. I think the writer put way too many puns in here. Like every other sentence is loaded with them. Anyway, around 2 bowel movements deliver enough for half a year of creativity. That's pretty good. In other words, cow pies use as a sustainable fuel source, blah, 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 blah. Oh, this one of the tractor is nice. It's a pretty good one. The experimental expressionist says he works in layers. And I'm not going to finish this article. I'm sorry. I got better things to talk about. This is ridiculous. Oh, the picture of his dog is cute, though. That's a cute one. That's my favorite one. I don't know. Who would buy that? Would you buy that? Would you buy a painting made of cow dung? And if you would, why? Just tell us why. Put a comment below. Like what would make you go, oh my God, I wanna have a cow dung artist, painter, a painting made with not paint, but cow dung. Because that's my dream. Because I have serious problems. Or maybe you're going to gift it to somebody that you hate and you don't tell them that it's cow shit. Like it's your boss's, 65th birthday. And everybody's making a big stink because he's about to retire. And then you're like, oh my God, let's all chip in for a gift. You guys, I know this really famous German painter who makes these amazing paintings of cows. And the boss loves cows. Remember that? He used to have a cow mug back in the early 2000s. Let's get him a painting of a cow. And he's not going to tell the coworkers that it's made of cow shit because he hates his boss, he hates his life, and he hates his job. That's probably who's buying those paintings. Just saying. That's the thing. Germans, they make poop paintings with cow poop. And I think in India, if you did that, you would be thrown in jail because cows are sacred. And I think that if he did an art exhibition in India, there was no doubt in my mind that he would be put in prison for life. That's just me. Anybody from India here, put your comments below. What do you think? I don't know. I'm thinking maybe he would be arrested and it would be like a religious crime. You know what I mean?